Pick it up now, put it on your lap or up the seat next
to you. Hey guys, I'm tuning in right now. Hope we get a lot of people in. We'll see right now, guys.
Glasses on.
Doesn't work this one now. We got more people, guys. Let's go. Today it won't be the videos I do usually. I'm having fun here, guys. That's simple.
Was King Kong 360 3D, the largest, most intense 3D experiences on the planet. Okay, guys, we're gonna be passing by that production again. I've got to hop off the microphone. I will see you guys in a few minutes when we get to Soundstage 50.
Hey, what up, Sky B? Thank you for watching. It's not your typical videos you're used to seeing on my YouTube channel, guys. Well, different. Let me show you another part, guys. Everyone, we need you to smash the like button. It recommends my videos on YouTube. Usually I have here like 300 people, but since it's a different topic, I don't think there's a lot of people here.
Okay, this is the end of the quiet zone. We may have to hop back off the microphone for just a second later on when we pass by our Western set again, because we do have the New York Film Academy filming there today. But I think we should be okay in terms of quiet zone. We should be able to move on without any more quiet zones for the duration of the tour. So check in with yourselves, make sure that you're feeling okay. King Kong 360 3D is your only motion simulator, but it's not the only time that you'll be experiencing sudden tram movements, fire effects, strobe lights, and fog effects. So if you don't think you can hang with any more of that, that is okay. Just let us know by pulling down on the red cord, and we will get you guys accommodated. We're going to round the corner here to check out Little Europe, which is actually responsible for all of our monster movie history. Dracula, the Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Bride of Frankenstein, The Invisible Man, they all have history here in Little Europe. But right now, I would say that this is mostly popular because this was once The Good Place from NBC's The Good Place with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
But guys, there's a new video I uploaded to my YouTube channel. A 2 is coming now. So go ahead and check it out, guys. Thank you guys for the support.
It's also been seen in Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, the live-action Cinderella that starred Whitney Houston, Brandy, Jason Alexander, and Whoopi Goldberg, and a couple different vampire shows that come through the years as well, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer with Sarah Michelle Gellar. The reboot is currently in production, so we're getting Buffy back. And then we've also seen it featured in HBO's True Blood with Anna Paquin, Stephen Moyer, and Alexander Skarsgård. But really, it really does come right back down to our monster movie history. The monsters are the most significant movies that Universal Studios ever made. But we created the monsters, therefore
There we go. We're getting more
people.
people.
To the industry, and we were capable of something completely different than our competitors. We were the first to lean into fantasy, lean into fear,
Skype,
and
check out
instilling
this
fear in our
individual.
audiences is essentially what
Perdone
set
and
us
Olvida.
apart
Are you a
from
supporter?
our competitors who were
Never
mostly
seen you in
focused
my
on
life.
westerns, dramas, epic war movies, mobster films, but Universal, we created the monster genre. So they were very important to our cinematic history. This building that we're approaching is actually super important to the studio tour history. Please hold on all your belongings while we are in this soundstage. That's just a general rule. But if you are to drop anything in this building, there is no retrieving it in real time. None of us, including myself and our driver Miller, are allowed out of the tram in this soundstage due to safety concerns. So please hold on to all of your belongings. And you're not going to need those 3D glasses again for the duration of the tour. You will not need them in here. Hold on to them, and we will retrieve them from you when we return to the theme park. Now, of course, if something happens, let's say you do drop something, like something of value, don't worry about
This is
your
a good
3D
one,
glasses.
guys.
They drop, they
Trust
drop.
me.
But if it's something of yours that drops, hold down on the red cord so that we are aware. We will then exit the building. I'll come back to you, get a time description. I'll let you know what the steps will be in regards
This is
to
a good
hopefully
one.
retrieving your
Trust me,
items
guys.
sooner rather than later, but it will not be in real time. So again, make sure that you're remaining seated and holding on to all your belongings because it's about to go down. Soundstage 15 has full effects ready to go. So hold on to someone or something, all your belongings, and make sure that you're holding on as well because it's a little shakier from here. We're fine. The only thing that we should be concerned about at this point.
Yeah, I'm shaky, guys.
It's
That's a cracker, guys.
Okay, we should be in the clear. Next up is Amity.
Nobody
Now,
told me
this
what
is
to do,
Amity
guys.
based on Steven Spielberg's
Never.
Jaws. Now, the actual town in the
I do
film,
whatever I want to.
terrifying. When Steven Spielberg co-created this experience for the studio tour, he made it much safer. He gave us a police diver by the
This
name
one
of
is
George,
good, guys.
who patrols the waters all day long, morning, noon, and night. Okay, he loves the movie Jaws so much so that when we bring the tours here, he puts together like a little reenactment of a scene for the movie. So let's see how George does today. This experience on the tour has been here for decades. And believe it or not, this was Steven Spielberg's first venture into creating rides. He took the leap away from filmmaking to create this for the studio tour. And this was essentially considered a ride for the studio tour for quite some time. And that was Steven Spielberg's first venture into creating something other than movies and television.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the trap. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on Universal Lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what
Usually a topic I don't cover, guys. This is just me having fun when I'm not filming out there, guys.
I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
And now we're making our way into the suburbs, which has been the busiest part of our entire lot since early this year. It usually is fairly busy. You can almost always assume there's some sort of production happening up here. But we've been filming a show called The Burbs with Keke Palmer on a part of our lot called Colonial Street, which is coming up on the left-hand side. Colonial Street today is closed. We are seeing cones blocking us off. It says closed set, crew only. We're gearing up for production. They haven't told us what it is in terms of what the name of this show is, but we do know that it's going to be a TV show that take over that part of our lot. Colonial Street is mostly known as Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives, but it's also been featured in so many amazing movies and shows through the years as well.
It's suburbia can appreciate. It's a good name.
What the heck? Let's move that.
When it comes to Colonial Street, you never really know who your neighbors are going to be. For many years, it was the Desperate Housewives, but we We've also been home to Neighbors and Neighbors 2: A Sorority Rising with Zac Efron, Seth Rogen, Chloe Grace Moretz. We've seen Candy Cane Lane film there with Eddie Murphy. It's also been home to Why Him with James Franco and Bryan Cranston. And we've filmed on that part of a lot as well. That was Davy's Neighborhood. So, oh, and the Progressive commercials that have starred Dr. Rick. He's the one that's trying to prevent them from becoming their parents in the commercial. His name is Bill. He used to be a tour guide here at Universal, the gentleman that plays Dr. Rick. And he films on the lot quite a bit for these commercials, so it's really cool. Like I said, when it comes to Colonial, you never know who your neighbors are going to be. Of course, the Desperate Housewives have a significant amount of history there, but we've seen it in countless amounts of shows, movies. It's a classic. Okay, parents, as we round the corner, any parents traveling with little ones who may be a little sensitive to spooky stuff, we do have our Halloween decorations out and about because we are already in our Halloween season here at Universal. We've got Halloween Horror right through several different mazes, through several different themes. So just a heads up, parents traveling with little ones who may be sensitive to that sort of stuff. We're not going to linger around here for too long, but we will be seeing some Halloween decorations that definitely lean towards the spooky and scary side of things, okay? So just giving you a heads up. Now, these picture cards here to your left-hand side are here right now, but they will be pulled for production very soon. And if you stay as a guest next door, you're going to need to pick the fastest one possible to be your getaway vehicle because you're not going to want to stay next door for very long. Because next door is the Bates Motel from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Now, in front of the Bates Motel, we are seeing parts of the maze that is associated with Halloween Horror Nights. Again, we do have that already in full effect. Weekend number 1 was last week, so we're moving into weekend 2. So definitely got to take a look at the calendar for these days and see if it's the line with free time. And if you're able to check it out, you definitely should. It's amazing. On the left-hand side, we're seeing scale iconic to be created in history, and it solely exists here on the Universal lot. Today, we're seeing Halloween-themed decorations for that. For our Mega Movie Summer, we had it themed towards Jaws. Now, the house of, well, to be the home of Norman Bates. Oh my gosh, you're serious. I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting Norman to be here, but here you are. Norman, you're a little early. We don't technically expect you until later. Oh, no. Okay, Miller, we gotta go. Gone into 88 because I can't see if he's actually running towards the tram or not. It's a blind spot. Are you guys okay? Unfortunately, we're not exactly in the clear just yet. We still have to make it through this. This is the crash site for Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds stars Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. To your left, that is a real airplane. A real 747 that was purchased for this film just so it could be demolished. Now, this goes to show you how important production design is, set design, right? It's setting the tone. It's telling the story without the actors saying a word.
Sit down and talk about War of the World. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're good. Listen, push your legs.
So we started, guys, and then
Get in.
Every director has their own sense of style. Alfred Hitchcock, we would often see him leading into stories that were really about character development. Steven Spielberg has checked every genre off the list, but with War of the Worlds, he packed the movie with action and detail. Now, when it comes to Jordan Peele, he does like to give us a little bit of both. He often gives us cool, interesting characters and then puts them through out of this world situations. The last set we're going to see today on the tour goes by the name of Jupiter's Claim. It's all the original pieces brought directly in from the last day of production from a movie that's written, produced, and directed by Oscar winner Jordan Peele. It stars Daniel Kaluuya, Kiki Palmer, Brandon Perea, and Stephen Yeun. So, with that said, this is Jupiter's Claim from Jordan Peele's Nope.
Movie magic there's often in the hundreds work together to take an impossible notion. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle? Welcome to the world of no.
Guys, then I'm gonna let you go. This one I'll turn it off later. Turn it on later on if I get on live again. But that's it for today. Thank you guys.
Jordan Peele. He definitely has a very
Well,
subtle way
let
of
me
giving
show
the
me for
audience
the
a lot of
last time.
clues. Sometimes with no resolve, which allows the audience to kind of come up with their own conclusions, whatever's best for them. It's something in the world of screenwriting that's referred to as the aha moment, when suddenly